Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you A-okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. I your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. All you who are new right on over here, special welcome. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning of the journey, manners and respect. Now, it's been a long time, but I'm back. Today's video is about some pork hock. We're going to be doing some stewed pork hock. Stewed pork hock. You can brown stew this thing too, but one time I said stew was bootleg, stew chicken bootleg, brown stew original. People them say no, they can't say that. So let me switch gear and say that stew is the simplified version of brown stew. Because when you stew, you go faster. You cut out that browning process. So you just rub up with your little soy sauce or who use browning, throw down in a pot. So we're going to do it the simplified version. We're going to stew some pork hock. So right here I have some nice slices. And I got a little piece of the knuckle pad. You know, because you know so this thing having a lot of bone. But these not looking bad at all. So I have it all washed. I use baking soda. Look at the color of them. Fresh, clean, and nice. I never use no vinegar to toughen the pork. You know? So I used baking soda. I just lather it with a little baking soda, leave it some water, and rinse it off I left it for about 5 to 6 minutes. And then I rinse it, and then we rinse it again. And I've left it here to drain. So a little water. Yeah. Remember I told you that when you're doing your meat, you must make sure. A lot of people sometimes you see, when they must season the meat has seasoned. I understand the beef water, I show them a camera girl. That's my water. Sometimes there isn't any. So a lot of people sometimes don't understand that you have to let your meat drain properly when you wash it. Do not have a lot of liquid or whatever water down in the thing. We want it almost dry. Now we're gonna season this thing for stewing. Stewed pork hock. Let's proceed. I've got here some coriander powder, some grounded black pepper, and some salt. That's what I'm gonna be putting in first. I've got here some garlic. Grate in some garlic, okay? Grate in some ginger. Remember I said to you, ginger and garlic is a must in any pork dish. It is a must. It enhances the flavor of the pork, and it also helps with the digestion and helps you to make sure that the fresh pork it not give no diarrhea. A lot of people eat pork and it act up and make them have diarrhea and something, but they don't understand that where it's been prepared or how it's been prepared. Then probably leave out the amount of ginger and garlic they're supposed to use. Okay? Grate in some ginger right here and right now. Okay? Okay, so let's do a little recapping. Coriander powder, salt, a little refined black pepper, grated ginger, grated garlic, some fresh thyme. Now I'm going to be putting in some basil. Not basil, this is parsley. A little parsley in this thing. Do as you like. Do to the amount that you have. And you don't have to be putting in parsley and all of that right here. These are my herbs. Do your rub. Your all-purpose, your pork seasoning. Do what you please. This is my rub. Don't look at me and say, me no want a parsley. Don't do that. Do you. This is basil. These are my herbs. Do you. Okay? Basil. This is it. Now, we're stewing. If you use browning, do browning here now. I don't use browning like that. I mostly use browning for baking. So I'm going to be using some soy sauce. Remember, don't put all of it at once. When you're seasoning, you're going to need to get your color right. So don't put all. Put a little first and then go. When you do some first and then you go after, you can't go wrong. I'm supposed to just throw down the whole entire and it just turn black. Okay, a little balsamic vinegar for a little extra flavoring. But soon come. A little herbs and stuff in. You must be asking, Miss Debbie, where's the scallions? Yes, I have green scallions here, and I have onion, and I'll be using some bell pepper, but not at this point. As the video proceeds, you'll see we are going to be starting to doing the rubbing in right now. remember, you're looking for that color. It's stewed pork up. So you want to find the color that you want the pork up to finish with from now. And also to bear in mind that when you put soy sauce and these things and they go into in the pot or whether in the oven, they become a little darker. So look at me here now. We're going to put a little bit more of our soy sauce and it smells, family. I want you to start exploring on your herbs and your spices to get the right blend for your meat. Because it's there, you can do it. Do it on your own, okay? Explore on your herbs and your spices and your seasonings to get the right blend for your meat, okay? It's there. You don't have to use what I use or what other people use. Do you? And I will be grateful. I'm open to share what you do, okay? So we'll put a little more on this. We now got too much. That's what I say. Alright, so we put a little more and we're going to rub in. And this thing looks so nice. And that is why I say to you, family, use soy sauce. Get a good brand of soy sauce as opposed to the browning. You could brown some sugar right here and rub it in with this brown sugar. It would be smackalicious. The word no go so, and me just make up the one. If you use some burnt sugar, and the video on how to burn your sugar is right there. We'll leave the link for you in the description. If you use some burnt sugar and this instead of this soy sauce, you would see at the end of it what I'm talking about, okay? And if you do, please let me know. Share it with me and tell me the taste. So look at me here now. We are getting look how extra rub. Wow, looking good. Camera girl, shoot them up and then see what I want. Stewed pork arc. Okay, we are gonna leave this, cover it down, and leave it for about 45 minutes to an hour. Could be overnight, longer could be better, but in the interest of time on the video, we are going about 30 to 40 minutes. Some will soon come back, eh? Okay, now family, we are back. I'm gonna be using my pressure cooker, but you can use your stove top. You just regular, or if you want to use your slow cooker, you know that's gonna take a few hours. I'm using the pressure cooker method. So make sure you got a little bit of oil in your pot, and it must act like any 9-day log. Put down your pieces of pork up. At this point, if it was brown stew, you'll be browning them from side to side, each piece. But we are doing stew, so we just make sure we just put them down in the pot. Eh? We're gonna scrape everything out and all of that. Flame up, and we are gonna start spinning this thing around. Just to get a little jelly. Look at this. Come on, girl, shoot them. Look at this in the pot. Looking at this now, you realize that, you know, you have some color thing going. When this is finished, you are supposed to add some nice color. With just a small amount of oil in there, we drained our meat properly before we seasoned, so we're not on a long water going down there. We're going to need some liquid to operate the pressure cooker. So whilst this gel, look at me here now, this is gelling, look at me here, looking quite nice, looking quite fine, and there is no excess liquid down in there, just the meat with its little herbs and spices and all of that. Now, we're going to be using some hot water right here, as you all know. That's how we do our meat, and we are going to clean all our little herbs, and we are going to remove. So here, you know that all well. You all know that. You have been here a long time, all of you. And those who are new here, that's how we do it. You put a little liquid, so you clean that container that you use, all of those niceness. Your flame is up and all of that. So we are going to be just starting to just, you know, just move it around right in here. Let it move right around. Give it another minute or two. Let it move around. And let it get gel in that juices. Just move it around for a minute in those little juices. And when we return, we are going to put the additional liquid close the pressure cooker. Must soon come. Okay, look at we here now. That's where we are at. Nice looking, pretty pork arc down in there in all of these little juices and liquid. Now, we'll be using the pressure cooking method. It will be cooked fast. It will go cook faster. With the pressure cooker, you don't need a lot of water filling it up. So we're going to proceed to put our additional liquid to the side, baby. And we're going to be throwing that. Look at me here. Look at me here. Camera girl, let it pan it. Boiled water or hot water. Look at me here. No more than that. hot water going down in there because you know want no cold water go down in here, so now if we're gonna make the meat get kinky. Hot, everything in there was hot, so you want to continue to put hot water. Look at me here now. Look at us here. Look at us here. Look at the color of the liquid that you have down in there. If you want some more darker pork up, at this point, you could go and put a little more soy sauce. I think I'll go with this. So look here. I'm going to cover my pressure cooker, and I'm going to leave it to pressure. And you know your pressure cooker, if you're using your pressure cooker, when it's finished pressured, we'll be returning. We have got gel down, we have got stew down, and we got some more stuff to put on it. Must soon come. Family, we are back, and our cooking process is over. Look at me here now. Look at me here. You want to use camera girl upon them. You don't want to. You want to test the skin. This is the very part you want to test. The skin, as I always say to you, the skin of the pork is what you test. When the skin of the pork is cooked, all the other parts are cooked. The skin is the truest part. Now look at me here. We are down to little or no liquid. Just a small amount of liquid. That is why when I say you don't use pressure cooker. And this was done on medium within about 12 minutes. I know my pressure cooker, 12 minutes the most on medium. Because the pork hock wasn't all that chewy, and a tri-pan cow foot, we didn't fill it with a lot of water. When you use the pressure cooker with just the minimal amount of water, just to cover off the top of whatever is in there, that's when the pressure cooker works best. It pressures, it builds up the steam, and okay, now family, change your camera. We're sorry, we never have no control. So look at me here, as I was saying. The pressure builds up, builds a lot of steam and food butter that traps inside the pressure cooker, and it infuses the meat, it forces the meat to cook because there's no way out. Okay, when you put a lot of water in there, you know what is happening? It just a boil, just a cook. Now let's proceed. So we're gonna get our flame up right on over here. Camera girl, are you there with me? And right on here we have got some finely chopped onions. We have put it right inside there. Look at me here. We seasoned and we cooked. Now we have finished flavor up, and we are going to stew down. We're going to be stewing down and gravy down. Are you there with me? Finely chopped onions in. Some finely chopped bell peppers, red, green, blue, yellow, pink, or purple, right in. Don't go too much, because you don't want this thing all just overpower all of that. And all of that. Some scotch bonnet pepper if you please. If you don't have to. A little of these scallions, and we are going to left little for garnish. Right on in there. Okay? Look at me here now. And we have got here some freshly crushed pimento seeds. If you have the same thing as allspice, don't go too much. Okay? And the very first thing we are going to do now, right on your medium heat, we are going to start stirring. Because we are putting some additional flavoring, seasonings, spices and stuff. Look at me here now. Look at me here. You're going to give this some time because the temperature drop. So you'll give some time for build up. You could push your flame a little bit up to almost to high. And we are going to give it some time to start boiling up and start gelling up in here. Must soon come. Look at me here. Look what is happening inside here. The same amount of liquid that it finished pressuring with. And look at me here. Everything look nice. And it smells so nice. This is the time when, Miss Debbie, this is the time to pour some more hot water. What time is Debbie? When you start smelling the onions and the scallions and the pepper and all the little bell peppers we put in there. Right about now, baby. So we're gonna put in enough. And we are going to look some gravy for the long belly people. And we love the whole heap of gravy. And all of that. Water still a little warm. Could be a little more hot. And all of that. Make sure you're going easy because them cook nice, you know. Look at me here. At this time, if you want ketchup, you put ketchup. I've got some tomato paste and I'll be putting it in right now. Look at me here. If you want to put ketchup, you put ketchup. If you want to put some chopped tomatoes, stewed tomato, anything you want to put in there, you put it at this time. Look at me here. Get your flame down right here and now. because this thing is going too rapid. Look here, we're gonna look at me here. We're gelling and we are grateful. Look at me here. This video is in no way sponsored by Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm gonna put some Sweet Baby Ray in there. And hello, you, yes you, who is gonna say, oh, that's minimal comment or this little stupid comment. That be Sweet Baby Ray is not of Jamaica. Remember, I didn't say this pork cock was Jamaican pork cock, you know. And Sweet Baby Ray may not be Jamaican, but it died Jamaica all on the supermarket, them shelves, all the supermarkets. And guess what? It died downtown Kingston Parkyard. Sweet Baby Ray, baby. We're gonna put in some right here, right now. Put in as much as you like, not too much though. Know your limit. Yes, right here, right now. Let's get Sweet Baby Ray in. And if you can't find a Baby Ray, you get some adult Ray. Wow, look at me here now. Look at the gravy. Putting in a little more water right here, right now. Not a lot, not a lot. Not a lot at all. Get your flame up a bit, not too much. Look at me here. Look at the finished color that your pork come with. Look on the gravy down in it. Look at me here. You're going to taste right here for salt perfection. Most of all, because flavor must in this. Comment, flavor must be in it. You saw what we did, all that we use right down to all goes to low. Flavor is here. We're tasting for salt perfection. Falabaka debi and you can't go wrong. Wow, the Scotch bonnet is kicking and the flavor, the salt perfection is good. Look at me here. Look at me here. Camera girl, are you shooting them up? Shoot them up, camera girl. Who knew that pork up could be this good? You're going to go right down now and you're going to cover without the pressure on, without you close it, and you're going to take it right down. Right down, baby. Right down to for lowest. When we return, we have a plate stewed pork ox. Must soon come. Okay, now we're going to be plating right here and now. It's finished and we leave it. Just settle down a bit, yeah? So we're going to be plating right now. Okay, I hope I don't make too much of a mess. I'm going to be plating. I want to plate for you to see. Look at me here. You see how jelly this is? I hope you're seeing. I didn't want to plate off camera. These are stewed pork ox. Family, you can't go wrong when you deal with your thing on the level here. Look at me here now. If you go wrong, something is wrong. Definitely wrong. Yep. Look at me here. Place them. Let them look decent and presentable. Look at the gravy. Look at me here. Look at me here. This is a beauty. This is a beauty, yo. Let's go finish. Power up with some of this nice, yo. Some caramel dumpling. Some rice and peas. Some chilla and yellow yam. Must soon come. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach, it's stewed pork ox. Pork ox, please do enjoy. Now there are some people that don't eat pork, and we respect you that you don't eat pork, so we know that you will pick off. But I also ask of you that you respect the people that do eat pork, and just keep it just real in the comment section. Thank you for your love. Thank you so much for your support. We're going to leave the link to how you burn your sugar if you want to use that method to color your pork ox. And thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. We have got our PayPal link. We have got our Cash App and Zelle. We have got our email address and all of that in our description. Thank you so much for your love once more. From my kitchen to yours, please do enjoy. Debbie from Dongayard, bless, no stress.